Welcome to the lesson on helping verbs. Now we know that verbs describe some type of action, and if we've already viewed the action verbs tutorial video, then we know that there are two types of action verbs. First one is physical action, something that someone or something can physically do. And the second type of action verb is a mental action verb, something that requires that you use your head or your brain to do. But then there are these other things called helping verbs, and literally means just what it says. A helping verb helps another verb. And what I'll do is I'll give you an example here in just a moment, and that's probably the best way to demonstrate what a helping verb is, how it works, and what it looks like. In the sentence that we have right here, our first example, we are learning about helping verbs. I'll give you a second to try and figure out what you think first the verb is, the main verb, and then what you think the helping verb might be. Alright, correct. If you identified learning as the main verb, then you're correct. Right? We know from other videos that learning would be a mental action verb. And are is our helping verb. Okay? What it does is it helps the main verb of learning. Okay? We are learning about helping verbs. Let's look at a few more example sentences and see if we can understand this a little bit better. Alright, here in our first example sentence we have Jack is skating on the pond. First thing we want to do is identify the main verb, which often will be an action verb. And again, that can either be a physical action verb where someone or something is physically doing something, or it may be a mental action verb where someone or something is using their head or their brain. So figure out what the main verb is in this sentence, and then we'll figure out the helping verb. But figure out the main verb first. Alright, correct. Skating is our main verb, so I'm going to put MV under there for main verb. Alright, next what I'd like you to do is identify the helping verb. Alright, correct. If you identified is as a helping verb, then you got that correct. Is helping our main verb of skating. Alright, let's try another one. Alright, in this sentence, the girls will beat the boys in tennis. As you may know, Mrs. Tate teaches the girls' tennis team, and she's got some pretty good players. And sometimes they play the boys, and sometimes they win. In fact, they've been winning a lot lately, and Mrs. Tate has the girls all fired up. And the girls really, truly believe that they will beat the boys in tennis. The girls will beat the boys in tennis. Identify what the main verb is in this sentence. Alright, correct. I'm going to underline the main verb, and it's beat. And we know that that's a physical action verb. Next, what I'd like you to do is identify the helping verb in this sentence. And good job. If you identified will as our helping verb, then you've got this right as well. So hopefully by now, between these two examples right here, you've kind of seen a pattern. The pattern is that often the helping verb will come right before the main verb. Okay? Often comes right before the main verb. Alright? Not 100% of the time, but most of the time. Alright? Let's try one more, and let's see how we do on that one. Now, I know girls are very competitive because I coach girls in hockey. Right? They like to win really bad. But also know the boys like to win just as much as the girls do, and they sure don't want to lose to the girls. So for that reason, right, the boys are practicing for the match. So see if you can identify what the main verb is in this sentence. Alright, good. If you identified practicing as the main verb, I'm going to underline that, then you've identified the main verb. Next, what I'd like you to do is identify the helping verb. Alright, good. Are is our helping verb. And once again, it comes right before our main verb. Hence, it helps the verb. Alright, let's try one last one. Alright, last sentence. The girls, they're going to get everything they have. They don't want to lose to the boys, and so the girls will be trying their best. See if you can identify what the main verb is in this sentence. All right, you got it. Trying. Okay? Very important that we always try our best. And I know I can count on the girls to do that because they want to win. Next, what I want you to do is identify the helping verb in this sentence. Oh, by the way, I think I threw a curveball at you on this one. See if you can figure out what it is. All right, good. So in our first two examples, actually make that our first three examples, the helping verb came right in front of the main verb. All right, no different here. All right, be is actually a helping verb in this sentence. It's also known as what's called a state of being verb. However, there's a second helping verb in this sentence, and it's will. So in this sentence, or this example, we have two helping verbs and one main verb. And as you can see, the helping verbs come right together, and they come right in front of the main verb. All right? So you'll see this from time to time. Still a very well-written sentence, right? But pay attention when you see these, that there may be more than one helping verb in a sentence. Okay? And for will and be and some of these other helping verbs, and there's a bunch of them, we'll see more of these during class, and you'll begin to recognize them going forward. Stay tuned. We'll let you know who won that boys-girls tennis match, or I think actually Mrs. Tate has the answer to that question. She'll tell you who won. All right, but thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.